We're looking at the beautiful 73-year-old trophy that is awarded each year to the winner of the Indianapolis 500. It is simply one of a kind. And now we're going to join Sandra Neal, who has a story about a car that could also be described as a one of a kind.
Most other cars come with standard features such as power windows and power brakes and power door locks and things like this. The only standard feature in the Deux Chevaux is a picnic basket, a bottle of French champagne, because the Deux Chevaux truly knows what the important things in life are.
You would think that John Long of Escargot Motors would have a difficult time selling a vehicle that doesn't have a lot of options. But when you're talking about the Deux Chevaux, he has no problems finding customers in Canada. The Citroen 2CV models found in this country have a lot more going for them than a bottle of champagne. A year ago, Escargot Motors started importing these French vehicles due to the demand for Le Petit Deux Chevaux.
We've loved the cars, we drive them all the time, and we'd always get little notes put behind the windshield saying, I love this car, I saw it in France, and I just have to have one, where did you get one, and everything. We get this all the time. So we started to import them in, and we import actually two models of it. One is called the Special, which is all one color. It is actually the very bottom of the line basic Deux Chevaux with a dash that's about this big, and what we class as our top of the line model with a two-tone paint job and chrome headlights, and that's called the Charleston. First of all, they started with a 12 horsepower engine. Now we have a huge 29 horsepower engine, having 0.6 of a liter. Top speed of the Deux Chevaux is 115 kilometers an hour. It'll go the legal speed limit on every road in Canada, and then some. The then some is 5 kilometers an hour. The cars are actually old cars. They're built on old frames. What we do is we take an old car in France. We find rust-free cars in southern France. And then we take everything off them, and we take we have the frame, and then we completely restore the frame and repaint it actually bright colors, and you can see the bright colors on the frame. We have them painted bright blue. Then, because the Deux Chevaux is not changed, we can put all new parts on the old frame. And so we build up the car. We actually restore the car part for part until we have a brand new 1974 car. Canadian laws allow you to import cars that are older than 74. And so that's the newest year of the frame we use. That's how we bring them into the country. It's a lot of work, but for fanatics like myself, it's worth it.
Not a lot has changed in the design of the Deux Chevaux since the first prototype of 1937. Enthusiasts say that's because they got it right the first time. Whatever the reason, France's version of the people's car revolutionized the Frenchman's means of transportation.
Well, it was originally designed to be a French farmer's car. It was the first car that was very inexpensive. It was very, very light, but there was a few prerequisites that it had to have. One, it had to carry 4 people in comfort and 50 kilograms worth of luggage. The seats had to come out so that you could put all sorts of farming stuff in the back and be able to take your vegetables and things to market and stuff like that. The reason why the roof rolls back is so you can load things in like rakes and stuff from the top and that kind of stuff.
Today, the Deux Chevaux has found its way onto the city streets and has an urban price tag of $15,000. But there's no doubt this car is great on gas, easy to park, and attracts a lot of attention.
My husband bought me a Deux Chevaux, which was a great surprise. Although we had driven them in France before, so we knew them. They're perfect for the city. Tail in. It's much more unique. I've had other sports cars, really nice ones, and this is the car that really suits me the best. It attracts a crowd, doesn't go fast, and I don't ever drive on the highway, so it's just ideal for my life.
We have this rule that we only sell the cars to people that love them. And the cynics say back to us, well, nobody else would buy them, which is probably true, but we do say it's more exclusive than a Ferrari, which I think is right. We're not looking at, making this a big... Lee Iacocca has got nothing to worry about from Escargot Motor Cars. I mean, we want to keep it down to a number that makes an exclusive car, and frankly, we don't think that there's that many crazy people probably in Canada that would want to buy it.